Hello everyone, welcome back to Blacksmith Studios. My name is Jack and today we will be talking about the official title for Spider-Man 4, everything we kind of know about the movie so far, the rumours that we've heard since the announcement, and of course how this could relate to the events of Avengers Doomsday. So, the official title for Spider-Man 4 has been revealed as Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is the same title as a comic book run of the same name. Now, in the comic book run, after the Civil War event in the comics, Peter makes a deal with Mephisto to save Aunt May in exchange for his marriage to MJ. Now, this became a sort of reset for the character, and so with Tom Holland's comments at CinemaCon, when the title was announced about this being a fresh start for the character, it could give an indication about the direction that they are trying to go with this. So, yeah, I mean, personally, just stepping away from the script, I love this title. I think it's really, really fitting. Of course, it was rumoured a long, long time ago. And yeah, it seems to be true. This was kind of the main title I suspected for Spider-Man, although I hoped for possibly a different direction or believed there may have been a different direction that Marvel would try and go with. This was one of the titles I kind of knew it would be, if that makes sense. This was the most logical decision. But anyway, among all the casting rumours, which are obviously up for debate on their legitimacy, we will be getting Tom Holland joined by Zendaya and Sadie Sink for definite. While I won't go too far into the casting rumours, it seems that Brand New Day will provide Tom Holland Spider-Man with a brand new cast after the mind wipe spell from No Way Home, of course. Not going to go too much into it. There are many videos out there which kind of talks about the casting. I don't really want to speculate too much. This is just about the title reveal, so go check out some videos on that. Everything Always is definitely a channel I would recommend for that. Even the title itself is moving away from the initial trilogy for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, as it no longer used the word home in it. It's an indication that this is a new trilogy and is a brand new start to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And this makes the home trilogy, if you call it that, is his origin, and now he is the hero he is today. After many people were concerned with the possibility of Spider-Man 4 being a multiversal story as opposed to a more grounded story, it seems that from the title and rumours alone that we will have a more street-level story. In fact, there have been rumours that Marvel were unable to work with Tom Holland's busy film schedule with Spider-Man Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, and Avengers Secret Wars being kind of filmed in one big, massive chunk over the course of this year. It could be that Tom Holland's actually has been skipped for the role in Avengers Doomsday. Now, while I initially believed that this would be a very bad decision on Marvel's part, as Spider-Man is one of the most marketable characters that they have access to for these team-up movies, it may be a blessing in disguise. For Doomsday specifically, I think that rather than, they should have used Spider-Man, of course. Spider-Man is one of their pivotal characters, but I think that they may be trying to, well, due to, as I said, Tom Holland's busy schedule, it may be that they can't use Spider-Man in their plot anymore, so they are kind of relying more on this Avengers versus X-Men concept that they've got going. And I think that's enough to carry the movie along. You don't really need Spider-Man meeting Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom to make the movie interesting. I think this allows Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards and Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom to have that rivalry that we've all wanted, and it's not being replaced with Spider-Man. But regardless, as I theorise in my Doomsday cast video, the events of Doomsday will pull certain heroes out of 616 through whatever plot may be happening, meaning that other heroes, such as Spider-Man, Daredevil, the Young Avengers candidates, for example, will be left on Earth 616, and it's just the main Avengers and kind of the Thunderbolts that are pulled away from Earth 616 to face Doom elsewhere. There's even rumours of it being a race to Loki, so obviously this means that they're off-world. So it could be that Brand New Day will be set on Earth 616, and this would happen after the disappearance of many of the Earth's heroes, and could be set alongside Avengers Doomsday. Whether they know the heroes are gone or not is obviously unknown at this point, but it could be that Spider-Man Brand New Day is basically the Ant-Man and the Wasp of the multiverse saga. This gives Marvel the opportunity to tie certain events into the plot of Brand New Day from Doomsday. However, the writers for Spider-Man aren't limited to the events of Doomsday and have a lot more creative freedom than we believe they had. I have always said that fans need to put their faith in Marvel and Tom Holland for Spider-Man 4, and it seems that that I may have been right. While many fans were under this delusion, I would say, that we will be getting a Daredevil and Spider-Man team up, as though it was promised to us, I could say for certainty that we will be getting a good Spider-Man story regardless. And I've said this from the start. Yes, we may have a plot with Daredevil and Kingpin now or sometime in the future, or we may not. But I have confidence in Destin Daniel Cretton, the writers of Spider-Man, and of course Tom Holland himself, to deliver an emotional, great story. Just as Cretton promised at CinemaCon. He was even talking about how excited he was and how much effort they were putting in to making a good Spider-Man suit. Now, a lot of people already complained about this, saying, but the suit at the end of No Way Home was perfect. Now, that's true. That is true. It was definitely perfect. But Marvel and creatives, they want to bring something new to the table each time. So while I think Tom Holland will be using that suit for most of the plot, I mean, if he's in Doomsday, he can use that suit for most of Doomsday. But regardless, we need to see him have other suits. We can't just see him in the same suit every single time. Although we fans like it, Marvel aren't going to sell toys that way. And I always find it really, really cool when each MCU movie gives us a new look, a new costume of a certain character. And it allows for each project to be distinguishable from the others and allows us to see a wide range of suits. I mean, how fun is it talking about which Spider-Man suit's the best, which Captain America suit's the best, which Iron Man armor looks the best? That's what made Marvel fans like me enjoy watching the MCU movies and seeing the next suit that they were going to wear in the next movie. So I'm excited that Tom Holland may be getting a new suit. I actually believe that I don't know if the No Way Home suit was actually real. I think it was CGI, personally. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they just CGI'd it. We don't actually see Tom Holland in that suit. So I don't think they made it. So I think that's what Destin Daniel Cretton is actually referring to. Which is really, really cool. I think it's really cool that they want to obviously make it, make the practical suit now, and they're actually working hard, not, basing it off that CGI suit that we saw, but putting a lot more effort into it than needed. Or if they are referring to a new suit, it would be cool if we saw that suit and then a new suit towards the end leading into Avengers Doomsday or even the next Spider-Man movie. But I've always thought Tom Holland's going to get the symbiote suit at some point in these movies, or a black suit, so that could be the suit they're referring to. There's so many possibilities. Now, other than the title, nothing is guaranteed for this plot, I'm afraid, but it is exciting to consider who could be the villain for Spider-Man 4. In fact, I did a video on this, if you want to check it out in the link above. Of course, the information is now slightly outdated due to the title announcement, but check it out regardless. Seeing someone like Kingpin or even Mr. Negative join this plot would be incredible. There are even rumors of Andrew Garfield joining Holland once more, alongside Michael Keaton's Vulture, and even Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, which would be interesting to see, but obviously these are just rumors. And other rumors have even suggested that the Chameleon could be the main villain. He did make a partial debut as his civilian counterpart, Dimitri, in Spider-Man Far From Home. Personally, I hope this story is the grounded story we've all been waiting for, with Mr. Negative as the main villain. That would be my dream. We could have Daredevil join the cast, or we could have some other MCU characters, but I'd love to see Peter suffer with the consequences of No Way Home and try and begin his new life, only for this new villain to rise and threaten what he has built and what he thought he had lost. I just think that would be such an interesting way to go through. And honestly, it'll be so fun to see on screen. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I enjoyed talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day in this video and really look forward to seeing what else is in store If you do like Spider-Man, then check out my Spider-Man King in Black pitch / pre-write. It's based on Battle World, and it features Eddie Brock, Venom, and Spider-Man teaming up to face Null, God of the Void. It's my version of Spider-Man 4 within my Doomsday and Secret Wars pitch that I wrote previously, so it creates one big continuous story. Furthermore, I am currently planning a pitch for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, and after this announcement of Spider-Man Brand New Day, I might do an alternate pitch for this as well, as a kind of opposing idea to my King in Black pitch, which is of course more multiversal in nature. Now, granted, I do want a bit more, I want a bit of multiverse in Brand New Day, but not as much as we were expecting. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Are you happy with the title? What are your theories for the next Spider-Man movie? And are you excited to see more on this? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd like to thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.